In this video I show you everything you need to know about market structure, simple and easy to understand, so you can use it for your trading. You're on the channel Successful Trading and I help you to make maximum profits at the markets. So let's start with the video. So these are the topics you will find in this video. First I will show you the overall trend market structure on the 4-hourly or daily time frame. Then I will show you how to find the internal trend market structure and why it is so powerful. After that I will answer the question, do you need a full body close or just a wick for a break of structure? I will explain it in the video in detail later. Then I show you how to find the market structure in the chart. So we go into the chart and analyze the markets. And at last I will show you a trading example so you will learn how to apply market structure for your trading. Let's go. So let's start with the first point, the overall market structure. As you can see, this is the structure which every trading beginner is learning. We have the bullish trend and the bearish trend. For the overall trend, you want to analyze the charts on the minimum 4-hourly time frame or on the daily time frame. On the bullish trend, we have higher lows and higher highs. I will also explain it in detail. We started with this low right here. We made an high. Then we had a higher low because this low right here is higher than this one. We have a higher high because this high is higher than the last one. We have a higher low because this low is higher than this low. And we have a higher high because this high is higher than this one. And at this point right here, we saw a break of structure because we had our last high right here. And if we are breaking this last high to the upside, then we have a higher high, so we are in a bullish structure, in a bullish trend. So we have here our break of structure. After we made this high right here, this could have been a break of structure to the downside if the price come back to the side. But in this example, you can see the price moved into this higher low and then we made another break of structure right here with this higher high. So we didn't saw this break of structure to the downside. So we have here a clear bullish trend on the overall time frame. As you can see, we have the same thing right here with the overall bearish trend as well on the 4-hourly or daily time frame. We have a high right here. Then we made a lower low. We have a lower high. We made our lower low, had here the break of structure, made a lower high again because this high is lower than this one. And we made a lower low again and had here a break of structure because we moved under this low. So I explained you the market structure on the overall time frame in a simple and easy way. And you can analyze the chart like this in the real charts, but you will see an example later in the video. So now I come to the internal trend market structure. On the internal trend market structure, you are searching for the trend in the lower time frame. It really depends on the chart, but mostly you can find it on the 5-minute or 15-minute time frame or sometimes also on the hourly time frame. So this market structure is like one time frame lower than the overall trend, but I will show you some examples. So the internal trend market structure would look like this green line right here. So it's like a smaller trend in the overall trend. So the trend begins with this low. We have a higher high right here and higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and so on. And as you can see, we have like this smaller trends right here. We have like this trend leg to the upside, this bullish trend leg. So we have here on the internal structure a lower high and a lower low. So on the smaller time frame, we also have a break of structure right here because we are seeing here lower low on the internal structure. So we are now on the bearish trend leg of the bullish trend. And as we saw this last high right here where we had a higher high again, this is a point where we have the overall bullish trend and the smaller internal trend structure makes also a higher high. So the smaller time frame realigns with the overall trend. And now you can search for entries to go into the trend because we are on the overall time frame trend bullish and on the internal trend structure we are also bullish. And as you can see, we also can have the same thing here for the bearish trend. So we are always searching for a break of structure on the overall trend and on the internal trend. trend. So this is the simple theory behind the market structure. So now we go into the charts and I will answer you one of the most asked questions I get. So the third point we are talking about is, do you need a full body close or just a wick for a break of structure? So for me there are two answers. Some people are saying if you just have a wick, this is enough for a break of structure, and the other people are saying that you need a full body close for a valid break of structure. I will show you an example now. As you can see, we had this last low right here, where some people would say that we have a break of structure because this low right here is lower than this one. So for some people this is a valid break of structure, but in this example you can see that the price rallied to the upside. You also have a break of structure here with the full body close. So for my trading I use full body close, because when you have a full body that closes and makes a break of structure, this is a valid break of structure for me, because then you have the full strong move to one direction. Because the problem with wicks is wicks are often taking liquidity under the lows, like in this example. Under this low we have liquidity like stop loss orders. We came down under this lows, take the liquidity and go to the other direction. Some people are also calling it fake out. So this for me is not a valid break of structure. It could be a break of structure, but for me I just use full body close, and with full body close you have a higher win rate if this is a valid break of structure. But now I'll show you how to analyze the charts. So now I show you how to analyze the trend market structure in the best way for beginners. We started with lows right here. We had a higher high right here. Then we made a higher low. Then we had a higher high right here. Higher low. Here we saw the wicks and made a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And now we go into the internal structure. So now we are on the 1 hourly time frame. You can saw our last low where we started our analyzing. We had here a low, higher high, higher 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 low. Here we have the break of structure with the higher high, higher low. Next break of structure, higher high, higher low. And now it's getting more interesting. Higher high. Here we have our break of structure. So we turned on the internal structure bearish with a lower low. But in this case, one time we saw this move to the upside with a higher high. And many people would call this fake out or market manipulation. But it's also normal that sometimes if you have the internal structure, that we are making the opposite of the structure, because many people will have here some stop loss and then we are going into the bearish trend. We have our break of structure here to the downside, lower low, lower high, break of structure right here. So the chances are that we are seeing lower lows, so a bearish internal trend, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, slightly higher high, but then we saw the lower low. Here we saw the higher high, higher low, and as we broke the last high right here, then we came into a bullish structure. So that's the way how you can analyze the charts for trend market structure on the overall and on the internal structure. Sometimes it's a bit difficult, but now I will show you how you can apply it for your trading. Like in this example we had right now, we had our break of structure to the upside. We were on an overall bullish trend. Then we saw this break of structure on the daily time frame. Then we go on the 1 hourly time frame. So we saw the break of structure right here on the daily time frame, and on the hourly time frame you can see that we went perfectly to this order block again. And as we came out of this order block, and now we are on the 30-minute chart, you can also use the 15-minute chart, and you can see that we had the break of structure from this high who caused this low to the upside. And as you can see, this wicks right here weren't the break of structure. We moved again to this order block, and as we saw this break of structure right here with a full body close, I would move into a long position on the pro trend. So on the overall trend we are bullish, and right now here we are on the internal structure bullish as well. So we move into a long position right here. We move our stop loss below the last order block and trade in the trend direction. And as you can see, the last swing high was this point right here, and the take profit comes to this wick. And as you can see, we had an 8 risk reward ratio and the price moved rapidly to the upside. So this would be a perfect overall trend trade where we also use the internal trend structure. So this would be a perfect trade for me. So now you can see again what's very important. We first are analyzing the chart on the overall trend. And as you can see in this example, we have the bearish trend with this break of structures. Then we are analyzing the internal trend structure, and we are searching for the point right here where where the internal trend structure realigns with the overall trend structure. Like in this case, we are in an overall bullish trend. We came back right here. We saw the break of structure in the internal trend structure, and then we are trading with the trend, because the risk to just enter a trade here is not very good. We want to trade with the trend, with the overall trend in the internal trend. So this was it for this video. If you want to see more videos on how to learn trading, click on the playlist in the top right corner. I will link the playlist on all my free videos that I have on my YouTube channel. So check it out if you want to learn more about how to learn trading. Then I thank you really much for watching. I wish you great profits in trading and thank you for your support, and see you in the next video.